Yo, people of YouTube, welcome back. F1 Manager 22 Career Mode. This is round 3. We got Australia here from Melbourne. If you're new to the series, we're running with AlphaTauri. Big Red Bull fan myself, so didn't want to make it too easy by just going straight up with Red Bull, and that's why we're running with AlphaTauri. I'm going to quickly simulate these practice sessions, and then we're going to jump into qualifying and start tweaking some setups and see if we can get into Q3.
Here we are, back for more Formula 1.
Alright, so P3 actually looked pretty good. Yuki's almost busted into the top 10 finally. Pierre's holding it down here in 7th. Usually we've been seeing Pierre land around 9th, 8th, or 9th, so an improvement from both. Setup confidence, we can definitely do some work here. So let's jump into qualifying and, yeah, get some of that done. We got clear skies. Let's check out this setup here. Where are we lacking? Okay. So I think we probably have a little bit too much cornering. We need some more braking stability actually. So let's go ahead and we have maximum toe out. Okay. Let's just bring the camber down a little bit. Get some more traction in there. 3 degrees, negative 3 degrees. And toe, I feel like we can get a little bit more cornering. We need a little bit more straight line speed as well. Okay, so we're gonna bring down the front wing angle, get some more straight line speed. I think what we're gonna do is bring that back in. Let's go back to what that was. Okay, there. Bring it down a little bit. All right, I think this looks like a good setup for Pierre. Let's look at Yuki. What's he running here? Yuki, that is a lot of downforce, bud. Alright, let's try give you a little bit more speed there. Yuki needs more traction, doesn't he? Cornering. I'm having a little bit of a tough time with Yuki's setup here. Alright. Straight line speed's a little too much, that's the problem. Alright, we're gonna go here. Alright, let's go. Let's get after it. Q1. I'm confirming we are gonna manage that.
Radio check, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bud.
Radio check, okay.
Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's send him out right now. Let's get a good lap in. Alright. Let's just see what we're gonna set here with these setups. Give him a run. Alright, so 120.3, we're pretty far off the pace here. This is not looking great. Alright. So we're gonna have to see where we are falling short. Let's go ahead. We're gonna have to throw a new set on. Let's check out this setup. 55 confidence. Okay, so what are we not liking here? We need a little bit more straight line. What do we need? What do we need more here? Try 6 degrees. Yuki, throw on a new set for you as well. Let's see what's up with you, bud. 66. Okay, so you like that setup at least. Let's just give a little bit more. Let's go up to 7 degrees. I don't like where we stand, to be honest, so I'm gonna go ahead and send him out in case we need to do a 3rd lap. It's not looking good for us, so Although Hamilton, look at that. Wow. And wow, the Mercedes. Wow. Wow. Okay, so maybe we are better off than we had anticipated here. That is a very interesting Q1 result so far after that first lap. We got Hamilton, Verstappen, and George Russell all in the elimination zone in Q1. That's interesting. So we're gonna have to go ahead and I think do we want to send them out one more time? That's the question here. I think we're gonna go ahead and let it ride. I think we're just gonna let it ride and pray. Right? You know what? I take that back. Everyone else is going out. We're just gonna put on a used set just in case. See if the track grip seems to be a little bit better than before. See if we can get him out in time. Oh, we can't even get him out in time. So, Pierre, you're stuck.
Fail 84, please. Fail 84.
Alright, so it looks like we're gonna be okay. Right? Uh-oh. Wow. Okay, so we barely squeezed Yuki in there at the end. Jeez, that was too tight. That was close for comfort, but we managed. Okay, so let's look at the setup here. So 64% confidence. Where can we get some more time? That's my question. I'm thinking here. Bring cornering in a little bit. Let's just try 4. Let's try 4. Let's try 4.5. Yuki, you really seem to like this setup. Let's try 6.5 just in case. I think that might actually be good. First lap, we'll just try these wing angles. If not, we'll go back.
Radio check, Yuki. Radio check.
We're gonna send out Yuki right away.
Radio check.
Green light now.
We're gonna send out Pierre. And let's watch Pierre on this one for a little bit. Actually, just get him around the front, and then we'll. Oh. Well, we got blocked, so this is terrible. Not sure how this happened, but I sent this out and we got blocked. That's gonna hurt. We're gonna have to run again. How's Yuki looking? Alright. Let's get him back in, because we're for sure going to get blocked. Pierre is not doing well. So let's take a quick look here. We only have used compounds available, which sucks. Yuki, most confident angle is what, 7? Okay, we'll go back to 7. Pierre, what do you like? 6. Okay, we'll go back to 6 then. Once these cars get back in, I'm gonna send Yuki out now. I'm gonna send Pierre out now. I think Pierre can get a good lap in, but Yuki might need to run one more, unfortunately. Yuki's not gonna have enough time. He's done. They're both done. Alright, that's it for us. So it looks like we're not gonna make Q3 for Pierre. Oh, and we barely make Q3. No, we don't. We get eliminated. Oh, shoot. Okay. So we're both eliminated. I don't know what happened there, but we just did not have a good enough time. Didn't have confidence in the setup. Not enough confidence, at least.
The time has come to fight it out.
So, That's on me at the beginning of session, so. On to the race day. Let's look at these strategies here. So we can go 58 laps. Let's see what we can do. I think a one-stop medium to hard. What if we did... I'm going to edit this one and look at what if we started on the hard. Delete this stint, and this becomes a soft stint at lap 40. We're not gonna be able to make that happen. Okay. But we could do a hard to medium and come in around lap 38. Or we can go from the medium and try to run the hard all the way to the end. We've been doing decently well at tires at the end of the race, so we'll do that for Pierre. Yuki, what we're gonna do for you, bud, I think we're gonna start aggressive with you. I want to start on the soft compound tire. I want us on lap 13 to go to a hard tire, and then throw on another fresh pair of softs around, yeah, let's try that around lap 48. Okay, Yuki? Soft, hard, soft. I did not save that. Soft, hard, soft. On a lap. .48. Okay. Alright. Fuel, 57.6 laps. Probably get under fuel slightly. Okay, let's go.
It's sunny and bright. Get ready for the Australian Grand Prix.
Alright, come on, baby. Let's go. Fire up.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Come on, Pierre. Yuki, you're on attack mode here for your first stint, bud.
Stay close to the cars in front. Okay.
Pierre, we can get a little aggressive with it. Nothing crazy,
okay, that's
though.
good, Pierre. Very good.
Let's get a little deploy out.
Let's go for a push. Okay.
Yuki, how are you looking?
Okay, we need some deploy.
Let's give it some deploy.
Yeah. Use deploy, use deploy. Okay.
So we're fighting McLarens at both ends here. If we pass Norris, we make it up into the points. So let's go ahead and use that overtake.
Battery
Try and get aggressive here on the straight. On both ends.
Okay.
Come on, Yuki. Push it, you're on the softs, you got this. Push it, Yuki.
Okay.
Come on, Yuki, push. There you go, yeah. Get on it. Get on it, Yuki. Oh, come on, man. Alright. So first lap, it looks like Lando's already harvesting. I think we can try to get an overtake down here on the straight.
Overtake available.
Okay. Push.
Let's lift off, please.
No,
Okay.
Lift off on what? Push. Push your ass. So we're not making any traction here on the McLaren. We didn't have much speed in qualifying. It's looking like a race pace here is not great yet either. But that being said, there's a long time to go. So I think we can go down to just normal deploy. We're going to go back to balance, and we're going to go down to an aggressive strategy on tires.
Yeah. Okay.
Yuki, you're still okay. I'm going to move you on just to aggressive and balance as well. We're going to go to deploy. I think you can make a move here, though.
Slow down. Yeah.
Once DRS opens up, We should have these guys.
Use and deploy when you can.
Okay.
Come on, Pierre. Push it, Yuki. You got this. Ah. Come on, man. Nice move, Yuki. Now he's gonna have the inside, so you gotta be careful here. Hold it tight. All right, now push. Go, Yuki. There we go. Good move. Good move, Yuki. Alright, let's see how we're doing on tire wear so far comparatively. Are people pushing like us?
That's a position
It's not
gain
quite,
for
but we're going to have DRS
AlphaTauri.
here. So Pierre might be able to take that spot. Looks like he's going to try and get that moved on Lando Norris. And we are wheel to wheel at the apex, but we get the inside of the next corner here, and we're going to make the move on Lando Norris. That is an awesome move, Pierre. Alright, let's go back down to standard.
Okay, that's good.
But we can push on fuel, so we're good there. Yuki, how are we looking here?
Need to drop the pace.
Tires, let's drop it a little bit. Let's go back down to standard. You can get on to neutral.
Okay,
We're gonna start harvesting, Pierre.
Back off, back off, back off.
Copy.
Alright, let's see what we're looking at here.
Charge
So our
on,
tire
charge
wear
on.
is a little bit worse than everyone right now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna drop it down to light. I wanna just make this stint last. I do wanna make an undercut, so we're probably gonna come in maybe a lap early. We'll see, we'll see. As for Yuki, we're looking good on tire dag. How are we looking behind us? So we're probably going to lose out on this position when Lando has DRS, unfortunately. But we actually also have DRS, so maybe not. Are we going to get this move done on the Alpine? We are, and we also have DRS down this next straight. Double dosage of DRS. Thank you for the spot, Esteban. And thank you for the defense on Lando. That is very helpful.
AlphaTauri gained a place.
How are we looking, Yuki? Tires are alright. Let's get a little bit more aggressive on them. You're good. And you can push on fuel too. We're going to go down to balanced again here, and we're still on light. Our tire tag is a bit higher than everyone else. Not much, but a bit higher than everyone else on the track. So I want to make sure we can make that last a bit longer. Now we got to watch out for Alonso with DRS here. Deploy some of that ERS to defend. Alright, Pierre. We got a bit of a train coming behind us. We're going to pick up the pace, get a little bit more aggressive on the tires, push the fuel, and move to defend.
Yeah.
Got a lot of people coming after us here, and I don't believe we are anywhere near range. We're holding this entire DRS train.
Basket on the low side.
Alright, we're going to have to harvest, and we're going to end up losing these positions, unfortunately. It's just inevitable.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
We might lose 2 spots here to both Lando and Esteban. Okay, so we're able to defend on Lando, which is a good sign. But we lose that spot to Esteban. Our tire tag is still higher than we want.
Alpine just advanced.
We'll go back down to a little bit of a balanced approach here on fuel. We're gonna just go
Lift off for
ahead.
the fuel.
Check on Yuki, he's doing alright. Go back down to standard on tires, Yuki, and we're gonna start conserving a bit of fuel.
Copy.
You can deploy if you'd like.
You can lift off to avoid instability.
Yeah, copy.
Use deploy as much as you can.
Okay, so we're creating a bit of a gap
Yeah,
behind
okay.
us at least.
Recharge on, recharge on.
Copy.
Alright, Yuki, come on. You got soft tires, you got DRS, you should be able to make this overtake. Oh my god, Yuki. Alright, push, buddy. We gotta get past these guys.
McLaren gain a position.
So we're losing out again here. Oh, it's Pierre I'm watching.
Available, no DRS available.
Shoot, I thought...
Copy.
Okay, my strategy was all messed up there. I was watching the wrong cars. Okay, so Yuki, you're
Very
coming
good
up on
job.
Pierre, bud. Push a bit more there, and you can start to deploy that battery, Pierre. Alright. Alright, Sonoda, let's see. Yuki, we need you to get past these guys. I'm sorry, but you just gotta get past them.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Yuki, I'm not gonna let Pierre fight you here. Alright, let's get to the fast forward mode here. We watched a good amount of those. Oh,
And keep an eye on your battery.
Okay.
okay, we gotta go back to harvest, don't we, huh?
Okay, charge on.
Yeah.
We need a little bit more lift off, please.
Yeah.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Alright, let's get into
That's
Yuki's
a
window
position
here
gained
and
for
see how he can do.
AlphaTauri.
Alright, let's harvest. Oh, we got a yellow flag.
Oh, big lock up there. Here's the replay.
What do we got going on
Watch
here?
this.
Leclerc on
There's
turn
Leclerc.
14, huh?
It's a lock
Oh,
up.
geez,
And
that is
could be costly.
seems like a pretty critical lock up there. Jeez.
And the team had such high hopes today.
Oof. There goes the Ferrari, huh? That's no bueno. And Leclerc's still there. He has not moved.
We can take a look now. Okay, here's the Ferrari.
Are we going to get a safety car on this?
Recharge on,
No.
recharge on.
He's back on.
Copy.
I didn't know if he was like... I don't know what was going on there, but... Alright, Yuki, let's go ahead and push you, because we're going to bring you in here into your recommended strategy here.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
That's not great. Start deploying this battery though, Pierre. So, our strategy, we're gonna bring him in, confirm, pit this lap. Let's go, Yuki.
And box, box.
Haas with an overtake.
So I need to see what's going on here with Pierre. It's not looking good. We're gonna start being more aggressive on the tires a bit,
We need to push.
and we can be more aggressive on the fuel.
Copy.
Be neutral on ERS.
And keep an eye on the battery.
We're gonna try and harvest, actually we need to, which is not great. Yuki, let's go down to aggressive. Alright, Pierre. Looks like we're starting to come back into it here.
AlphaTauri gained a place.
Leclerc locking up back there was really, really big for us, but it looks like he's right back in the race, right on us here, so... Unfortunately, our tire wear is about the same as his, as well as Verstappen, Alonso. We're on a similar pace as some of these other drivers. I'm sure we're on a very similar strategy as well, so we might want to go for an undercut here. We have him coming in around lap 23, is that? So, we're a bit above tire wear strategy, which is good, so we can start to push a little bit more now, actually. So, Pierre, go ahead. Let's get an attack lap in. Alright, let's go back down to standard on those tires. We're just having much higher deg, I think, than everyone else. But for fuel, we're doing good, so. Pierre is up into 8th place, which is awesome to see here. We're gonna go for the, oh! What do we have here? A yellow flag in Sector 3,
Yellow
huh?
flag there. Yellow flag.
Copy.
We've just had a spin. Let's see what happened.
Wow,
So
Sergio
let's
Perez
look
with
at
a
this.
spin, huh?
There's Sergio Perez.
The leader. Oh! The race leader
dear,
spins.
Oh dear, oh dear. The car's
Wow.
just gone.
Interesting. Alright, we're gonna go one more lap, Pierre. We're gonna undercut a lap early here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put on that fresh set of hards. Although, let's see. 20... Okay. I want to pit this lap. How do I think I already am, actually. Pitting this lap. Yuki, how are we looking? We're doing great on tires here. Fuel's where we need to start to conserve a little bit more.
Yuki, lift off turn 3 to avoid instability.
Push all out, Pierre.
Okay.
We have margin to push a bit more.
Okay.
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
Alright, so we're gonna have to just push Yuki.
Stay close to the cars in front.
Copy.
Whereas Pierre, you can go back down to standard here. You're gonna have to probably conserve here. Let's go back to balanced. Neutral on the
drop the
battery.
pace.
Copy.
Good job, Yuki.
Yeah,
Give us a
Yuki's
bit
gonna be
more
able to
lift off,
push
please.
because we're gonna be pitting here in a little bit to get on those softs again.
Use deploy, use
Alright.
deploy.
Let's see where we're
Okay.
going. Okay, so that undercut has not really gotten us anywhere yet with Pierre. But our tire wear is much stronger than most of these people ahead of us here, so Mick still has to pit, it looks like. Who else? Mick has to, and Esteban Ocon. Esty Bestie, so let's check it out. I'm gonna harvest battery for Yuki for a little bit here, and then we're gonna do some more push laps. We are doing great on tires with Yuki.
Looks like that was a position
We're
gained
doing okay
for
on tires
Alfa
for
Romeo.
Pierre. So. Alright.
And
Oops.
that's the lockup.
Let's overtake Yuki. Go ahead and push. We're in 17th. I don't like that.
Kick, overtake available.
We should be doing much better on these mediums when everyone else is on a hard tire, Yuki, so there's not really any excuse for that, bud.
Back off, back off, back off.
Copy.
I think we're getting a little struggled on Yuki's tires there, so I'm not loving that.
AlphaTauri gained a place.
Alright, let's push, Pierre.
Overtake available.
Okay.
Let's go for a push.
Copy.
I think we can take these spots, Pierre. You know what?
And we keep an eye on the tire temperatures. We will keep an eye on tire temperatures.
Yeah.
We might need to
Very
make
good
one
job.
more stop. I don't know if the one stop's gonna get everyone there.
Okay, look after the battery, Pierre. We're very low now.
Copy.
Okay, charge on. Charge on.
We're good on fuel, but here's the issue.
Need to drop the pace.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Huh.
Recharge on. Recharge on.
Oh, okay, let's go back to standard, Yuki.
We need to push harder on tires. They are looking good now.
Copy.
And we have margin to push a little bit more on the tires.
Copy.
Alright. So, I'm trying to think here if we're going to want to do a second stop or if we're going to just keep these hard tires on for 18 more laps. Would we be faster? Let's look at these intervals. Okay, so if we were to pit now, we would probably not re-enter until 17th. Then we have to overtake all of these cars to get back to where we were. I don't know if that's worth it, to be honest. I don't think that's worth it yet. So let's just see what's going on. Let's just go neutral on the ERS and let's just race this out for another 6 laps or so until Yuki's getting ready to come in.
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
See how this DAG is going. It's going pretty well, actually, to be honest. I think Leclerc might need to come in again.
Use and deploy when you can.
We might have screwed
Okay.
Yuki. Now that I look at this two-stop with Yuki might be not very good, but let's conserve fuel here. Let's harvest this battery.
Lift off to
Actually,
avoid
no, we're going to
instability.
deploy this battery.
Copy.
And we're going to go with an attack for
Use
2 more
deploy
laps.
as much as you can.
Actually,
Okay.
we need to be more conservative. We have to conserve these tires, but we're going to go through this.
This was good.
So see when this tires strategy is coming into play.
Feeling a little bit degradation from here.
Copy.
We can't go 22 laps on soft. We're going to have to pit for another...
Okay.
We're going to have to go mediums one more time.
Box, box, Yuki, box.
Okay, so we came back out in front of Vettel. That might have worked. Because now I think... Let's see what these intervals look like. We got 5 seconds, then 21. Yes, that might not be okay. So the two-stop strategy is not looking great. But, that being
McLaren
said,
gain a
Pierre...
position.
He's building a little bit of space between himself. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Look, we're in a tough spot this race. I'm going to be honest with you. Our car's just not that fast around here.
Aston Martin with a great
See here,
play
where
there.
can we gain some
They've moved up a
time?
place.
Vettel is now overtaking Tsunoda. Because we're on a very, very soft tire strategy. Let's push.
Can push one step more.
Copy.
Okay. Sorry, Yuki, I didn't remember that you were on that.
Recharge.
We're going to conserve fuel for a
Okay.
second, Pierre. We're going to harvest that battery, and then we're going to give her.
And
So
keep
let's
going with the
just...
lift off. You're doing very good
go
job.
for a few
Keep
more
going with the
laps.
lift off.
Okay.
AlphaTauri gained a place.
Alright, let's look at something here. So our tire DAG, we're seeing about the same as Hamilton. Leclerc's down to 53 already. We got 18 laps left. Do we take that chance and go back into 14th and think we can make up over a second a lap on these people? Let's see what's the lap data looking like. Where's our last lap? Okay, so for context, Leclerc's doing a 122.9. We did a 124.3, so we're really slow right now. Okay, let's do a push and let's see what happens. So, Pierre, let's go on to a bit more of an aggressive strategy. Push on fuel, and let's deploy the battery. And let's see what we can do for the next lap. So Leclerc is going to pit one more time. We were correct in thinking he wasn't going to make it another stop. And there he is. So let's see what that last lap was. 1:22.4. Okay, so we are doing decent time, actually. Feel like to
Last hit on
harvest
the low
that.
side.
Let's balance out that, and we're gonna go standard on. You know, let's conserve tire actually for a few laps. Let's run a few laps, harvest the battery, conserve fuel, conserve tires. Probably gonna lose out on a spot, maybe two. Yep, there it is. Okay. But that being said, we need to get back in this game with the tires because we are falling off rapidly comparative. So. Do we take another risk? Let's look at this real quick. Do we take a risk here and dive in, knowing that we're going to come out ahead of Ricardo, but barely? Maybe even behind Ricardo, actually. We have to make up significant time on soft tires. So let's see what Yuki's last lap was on these mediums on an aggressive push. 1:24.09. So we're not doing the mediums are not much faster than these hards. Okay. So what I think we need to do is just conserve tire for a couple laps and see what we can do with tire deg. So we're gonna lose out on points here now, it looks like. Okay, so that, you know what that tells me? That tells me we're gonna make an insane decision here. We're gonna put on a fresh set of softs right now.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Okay, so we're on fresh softs. And now what is that? Hold the phone. What is that yellow flag for? We're going to be attacking, and we're going to be pushing, and we're going to be deploying this right here right now.
Let's go for it.
Hamilton
Let's
spins
have a
out.
look. Now watch this. Lewis Hamilton involved in this one. What a...
Wow. Okay. We'll see what these intervals look like. 14 seconds. We're going to need to make a little over a second a lap on all these. Yeah, we're not going to make it in the points, but we can finish in 12th or better, which is what we need to do. Okay, let's just go down to aggressive. We can still push and deploy, though. Come on, Pierre.
We need to do lift off.
Copy.
And keep an eye on your battery.
Okay.
So we're not really gaining. Let's see what these last lap times are. We're gaining a second and a half actually on Magnussen. So this is working a bit. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time, unfortunately. See what the interval is. All right, so here's where we're at. We're kind of screwed on tires, though. We've caught up. We've caught up to Magnussen here to get back into 12th at least. Let's see what people's tires are looking like. So our deg is now just as bad as everyone else's, but we're on a little bit of a faster compound, so it's not going to help us at all, honestly. Yuki, go back into deploy. Where are you at, Yuki? Can you overtake? Please? Thank you.
Overtake available.
Copy.
Alright, so now we're in DRS range. Okay, so we're gonna get past Magnussen, which is good.
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
Although tires now are starting to fall off again.
Okay, copy that.
Yeah, the balance is so understeer. Can you help me?
Need to drop the pace.
Yeah, copy.
Don't know if we're gonna make it to the end here, but we'll try. And we lose the spot out again, unfortunately.
No DRS available, no DRS available.
Let's see if we can go back up to standard and see
Okay.
if maybe...
Let's take a look at the replay. All eyes on Ken.
We need to push.
We might have pushed the tires a little too hard at the beginning of that stint, which is unfortunate. I don't think we're going to be able to make it. We can go aggressive here and we can push here with Yuki.
Yuki, push to open the gap, push to open the gap.
But unfortunately for
Okay.
Pierre, it looks like we may have ruined the race. So let's see if we can, I don't know if these tires will have to make it to the end. I think they can, but let's just try it. We got nothing to lose here.
Look after your tires.
Oh, there's a spin!
So Lando spun. His tires must be hurting too. Alright. So Pierre takes a checkered flag in
Max
13th,
Verstappen
unfortunately.
over the finish line and today's winner.
No grip.
It's fine, Yuki.
Copy,
You're at the
copy.
finish line. Alright. So 13th and 15th. Not quite the day we wanted here in Australia. But as we saw in qualifying, we just did not seem to have the pace as we missed Q3 for the first time this season. Very unfortunate, but you know what? There's always next race. So we'll come back, kind of see what we can do. It looks like we're in 8th place in the driver standings with Pierre, so that's still a great result for where we want to be. And in the constructors, we are in 6th, which is our target for this year. So a lot to be positive about. We have a lot left to work on, but all in all, things aren't looking horrible for us. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next race.